He was about to be deployed to Afghanistan. Instead, investigators say Army Major Nadal Malik Hassan carried out that shooting rampage at Fort Hood, Texas yesterday, firing more than 100 rounds, killing 13 fellow soldiers. And tonight, 23 of the victims from the Fort Hood attack, they're still in the hospital, half of them in intensive care. The suspect, who was also shot, was transferred from a hospital near Fort Hood to a San Antonio hospital surrounded by police. And tonight the military explains kind of what happened when they first told us yesterday afternoon that he was shot and killed, and then later told us he'd survived.
From the time that Major Hassan was shot and went down, there was 100% control of him as he was moved and medevaced to the local hospital, where he remained in control with federal agents from the get-go. It was an internal lack of communication that was the issue, which we regret.
A grieving center set up at Fort Hood for families and friends and members of the clergy and counselors, available to all of them around the clock. Today, Fox 10 talked to the local doctor who, just like Hassan, has served in the military as a doctor. And just like Hassan, he's a Muslim American.
Time for us as Muslims to begin to create movements that stop the radicalization that creates individuals like this.
Dr. Zuhdi Jasser says the vast majority of Muslims in our country are peaceful and appreciate the freedoms that the Constitution provides. And Hassan was caught on cameras on C-SPAN earlier this year. We have some video of him. Hassan standing to the left of the woman asking a question. You can just kind of see his head there. He reportedly attended many events sponsored by the Homeland Security Policy Institute at George Washington University. And this one was called Combating Terrorism. Less than 24 hours after the Fort Hood massacre, another shooting rampage today. This one carried out by a man in Orlando, Florida. It happened at an engineering firm in an office building there. Jason Rodriguez had worked for the firm until 2007, but they let him go because of performance problems. Basically, he was fired. One person was killed in that shooting, 5 others hurt. People who were in the building talked about what happened.